to get some. I know. So on the thing to volunteer, um, it says you have to be an E5 for a certain amount of years and be on your installation for a certain amount of years. That's not true because I have other drill sergeant friends. One of my best friends, she was an E5 for less than a year when she got DA selected. She was the E5 for I think like 6 months, and she was DA selected to go be a drill sergeant, go to the academy. So if you haven't been E5 for very long, I would say at least 6 months. Wait till you hit your 6 month mark. Get in contact with the drill sergeant branch, the drill sergeant nominated branch, and then contact NCYC. And I forgot what his name is. He's Hispanic. He has a Hispanic last name. I think it's Mendez or Melendez. I can't remember, but contact them through Teams or have your first sergeant contact them. So what I did whenever I volunteered for drill sergeant. Thank you. Y'all keep hitting that like button. But I volunteered. I told my first sergeant, hey, I want to volunteer for drill. He was like, all right, bet, let's do it. So he was like, do you have the number? And I said, yeah, this is the POC, this is the phone number. He's like, all right, bet, let's call him right now. We literally called him on Teams, and next thing you know, he's like, are you sure you want to do it? And I was like, yeah, I don't want to be at Fort Bragg anymore. I was tired of Fort Bragg. I had been there for like four years, so I was like ready to go. You know, my time had passed, so I was like, I'm good. So I sat there with him. We called. He's like, you sure you want to go? And I was like, yep. So he was like, all right, you know, I'll put you on orders. It looks like your branch will, for your CMF. So I'm a 68 whiskey, so I'm a part of the 68 CMF. And he was like, it looks like they'll release you, so you're good to go. I'll put you on orders, and then you should be receiving them within the next, month. I literally got my orders like a week later, and then I got my follow-on assignment like 3 weeks after that. So it was a really fast process. But it was really fast. It was really easy. I got all my orders, but they don't do the follow-on assignment. They don't do the follow-on assignment anymore like that. They wait until you graduate, or like you're like 2 or 3 weeks out from graduation, and then they give you your follow-on assignment. I think it's because they had too many people that were failing out of the academy. Where are we going? What you mean?